precious one, welcome back to Lily's kitchen. If you are new, I'm Nana Bnayan. Today I'm going to make yake yake. Yake yake is made of cassava. If you want to see how I'm going to make this yake yake, please keep watching and see you soon. I bought it 3 days ago, but I'm so surprised that it is almost about to spoil. This banchi asudaye. This cassava is almost about to spoil. But all the same, since I need it for yake yake, so I'm going to peel it. See? It's almost about to spoil. If you cannot use knife to peel it, you can always use potato peeler to peel it. And also, when you are peeling it with knife, be careful you don't hurt yourself. So I'll use the knife to brush the back of the cassava little, so that if there is more, so that all the little yellow around it will go away. And then I place it aside. And this is the next one. The next one is also spoiled. It's spoiled. It's also almost about to spoil. I bought only two pieces. When you are peeling it, be careful with the knife. Especially this one, it's not easy to remove the skin, so always be careful. So this is a bowl of water. I'm going to wash them. Before I throw it into the fertilizer, I need to pack it here. It's easy, as it will be dirty in my fertilizer can. So I will place it here and then pour it into the packet. And then pour it into the fertilizer and then throw the plastic away. Wash the cassava because we are going to grate it. So I'm going to grate it. Either these small ones or this. Both it's okay. I can use it here too. No, here is not too. Here is more like when we are doing banchi akrakro, so it's not too good. So here is the best. So it's enough. So I'm going to throw this one away. So let me grate the next one and I will be back. So this is what left in the middle and I'm going to throw it away. With a bowl, I'm going to place on a sieve. You can use only cheesecloth or wine cloth to squeeze it as fast as possible. By today, or a white napkin. So I'm going to use a white napkin. And then I'm going to place in the dough. I'm going to place in the cassava dough. Or Yuca. I'm going to place it in here. Then I'm going to take the board away. If you like, you can let it be in the sieve till the next day. It will strain by itself. But if you are in a hurry, you can always squeeze it by yourself. You squeeze the excess water or the excess liquid away. Yeah. With a pan or any bowl of your desire, place in the cassava dough. The water, you can keep it or you can throw it away, but it is starch. Pour or place in the squeezed cassava dough. Open it. You see the other side I blended there to show you. That one is not too smooth, so it's not good for the yaka yake. But the others were so smoother, or little smoother than the other one. I'm not going to do it today. I'm a little bit tired. Salt to taste, not too much, and then mix it very well. Mix it very well. Let's continue tomorrow if God permits. I'm going to leave it to dry later. The next day I decided to make the yaka yake. This is the steamer I'm going to use to steam it. So I'm going to steam it double, and this is for the water. So I'm going to pour hot water into it. I'm pouring hot water into it so it helps it to steam. And I'm going to add more water here. So I'm going to boil the water on the stove. This is corn flour. I'm going to use 2 tablespoons to mix the cassava dough made yesterday. And then I'm going to mix them together. It helps the cassava dough to dry quickly. They have traditional sieve to sieve this process, but I don't have that traditional sieve. It's made of fan. I'm going to use this to sieve it. So take some amount from here and place it here. Then start sieving it. I push it aside and then continue. So this is how it is, and this is the one left. And the ones I have placed here are the ones that couldn't pass through. So this is what I get, and I have placed it here. So this is what left under, so I place it here, and then place it back here. This is after sieving it. That's how it looks like. After sieving it, this is how it looks like. It looks so nice, beautiful, and it looks almost like a powder. It's almost like a powder from a powdered form. So I'm going to put it aside and clean the working surface. Then we continue. This is dry white linen. I use for cooking most of the times. And I'm going to wet it to line the sieve. I have already wet this one. I have wet this one already. So I'm going to place it aside, and then I'm going to wet this one too. I'm going to line it here. So when you line it this way, the next thing is you place it into the water and then use corn flour to sprinkle it in the linen. So this is the hot water. The next thing is to place on the sieve that line with the white cloth. Then sprinkle in the corn flour. The corn flour helps it not to stick to the cloth. Then take about 1 deciliter and place in place it in the steamer, or place it on the cloth. Then repeat the same step to the next steamer. So the next steamer also has it, and then cover it for it to steamer for about 10 minutes. Right now I'm using the 3 sets of the steamer. The Yaka Yake is ready in 5 minutes. Did I say it's 10 minutes? Really? No, it is ready. So I'm going to remove it by swishing this here. Look at it. It is so ready. The Yaka Yake is ready. I'm going to place it on a plate. 5 minutes later, the next one is also ready. So I'm going to place it on this tray and place it aside. It's on the next sieve, and then sprinkle the corn in it. Pour in the rest of the cassava flakes. Cover it to steamer. So I got 4 from the cassava flakes we made. I got 4. I decided to place them on a different plate. This is because I want to shape them with a biscuit cutter. You can shape it any shape of your desire. Traditionally, we don't shape it, but I think when I shape it, it look more, it's nearly overcooked. The side of this one nearly overcooked. It don't have to be overcooked, as you will not feel the red Yaka Yake. Next is I'm going to use this biscuit cutter to shape them round. I want it that way. And then I take the excess one to the side. The excess one too, I'll use it and then place it on the plate and push this plate aside. Then I cut the next one and take the excess ones away to the another plate, and then place it on the next one. Then I cut the last one and take the excess ones away, and then place it on top of the last one. So this is the one. I'm going to use this one and the yellow corn one. I'm going to garnish this with just like this, or this way. I'm going to add corn flour. I'm using yellow corn flour. They normally use the white one. I bring the white linen back and then pour in some of the corn flour and pour the rest of the yaka yake on the linen, and I'm going to cover it and simmer for 10 minutes. So after 10 minutes, it is ready. So I turn it upside down and I'm going to shape it. I make only 2 pieces. So I'm going to transfer it to a white plate and then garnish it with parsley. You can eat this with fried fish and hot pepper, but I'm going to eat it with agushi stew. I bet you if you eat this yake yake with agushi stew, you will call me to say thank you. This is so delicious.